Hi, and welcome to Wisdom from the Angels. Hi, my name is Carolyn. Thanks for stopping by. I want to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, depending on where you are in the world. Welcome to the High Vibe reading for this week. All readings are timeless. If they resonate with you, great. If not, come back. Maybe at another time they will. Um, Make sure you are subscribed, and if you're new, welcome to the channel. If you're returning, welcome back. To all new subscribers, hit the subscribe button and the bell next to it so you'll get new email notifications of new videos when I upload. And I do upload all the time. I am changing some of the readings around, and so I'm going to try some new things out on the channel to see if it resonates. And remember, all readings are general. Okay? I appreciate each and every one of you coming by to spend some time with me, and we're going to go ahead and get into the reading. For all of you who are new, I ring the bell, the sound bell, so that it can clear the air, and I do it 3 times for mind, representing mind, body, and spirit. Then I get into the invocation, and then we get started. If you are interested in your own personal reading, which goes much deeper, I offer 30 and 60-minute readings. If you're interested in a healing energy session, go ahead, hit me up. How do you do that? Send me an email. What's the email address? wisdomfromtheangels@gmail.com. Everything you need to know about me is in the box below. And get ready for some new things that are coming in that I'm working on behind the scenes. And we're going to have new readings. I'm starting a new website, and we're going to have some new opportunities to work together coming up in the form of workshops, because I'd like everyone to rush into 2022 feeling new and renewed, as well as allowing yourself to really honor the person inside, that being who you really are. Okay? All right. So, in order to do that, some things may need to be released, some energies may need to be shifted, and we're going to have some workshops coming up where you can participate. And if you're someone who prefers to work alone, I do work on people one-on-one, even with the workshop offerings. So 2 workshops that come to mind is in late October, October 23rd. I'm going to be doing Healing with the Angels as a workshop. And I'm also going to be doing a Blessing Bowl workshop. So those are 2 events that are coming up in the next month. But I just want to throw it out there, and more information will be coming up over the next 10 days or so. All right? Okay. So let's go ahead and get into the high vibe reading for this week, okay? All righty. So let's clear the air. And today I was guided to bring in this piece of rose quartz. As you can see, it's a pretty big piece, and I hold it in the palm of my hand. And she's already talking to me. I'm hearing the word resilience. That's what's going to be required for this week. I'm also hearing, also you may hear our co-hosts in the background, Lady and Coco. They are my 2 cotantatouliers. They are my pups, and they are 7.5 years old. And so they are still little, they act like little puppies, so they run around saying hello to their friends who come by to see them every day. All right. Okay, so let's go ahead and call in the angels. Angels, archangels, our own spiritual team, our guardian angels, our ancestors, the ascended masters, and all beings from all galaxies, far and wide, from this lifetime and past lifetimes. We bring in spirit. We bring in all of the angelic realm to guide us, to surround us, to inspire us, and bring forth the messages that are for our highest good and highest healing. I feel the energy of Archangel Raphael coming in. Thank you, Archangel Raphael, for showing up. Archangel Raphael is known as the divine physician. We can use his energy to heal all traumas and pain so that we can really, truly experience a high vibrational living. We're bringing in the energy of Archangel Ariel. Archangel Ariel oversees the planet, sensitive beings, animals. I hear Archangel Ariel saying, talk to your animals, honor your animals, and protect your animals. Okay, angels, thank you for coming in. Thank you, Mother Earth. Thank you, Father Sky. Thank you, 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 thank you. We are so grateful and thankful for each and every one of your support, your energy, and for surrounding us in love and light. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All righty. Whew, thank you. And it is so. Ashe, ashe, ashe. And so it is. Okay, so let's get into the high vibe reading for today. All right, we're going to be using the decks Trust Your Vibes. And we're going to be using the high vibe deck. And we're going to get some additional support from Angel Answers. Okay, so I want you to really focus your intention for the week. What are you being inspired to do? I like the word inspiration better than intention. It allows for more possibilities and allows a different type of energy, a higher vibrational energy than the word intention. Although intention is pretty high up there too. All right, so we've got these three decks. And I'm going to go ahead and shuffle them. Three, 4, 5. I like to shuffle 5 times because it is the year of the number 5. 5 is also the number in numerology. 5 is the number of change. And we are living in a year of great change. You can see some things are happening, like it seems like they're happening on the turn of a dime. And other things are taking a little longer, and that's because the universe has got to work out some things behind the scenes. So if something you've been working on hasn't manifested yet, keep working on it. It just may need to be, I'm hearing there are not only other things going on behind the scenes, but they're putting the right people in the right places to support you. Okay? I think that's 5. It might have been 6, but better more than less. That's always been my feeling. Okay, so anyone who's out there counting, that's why I might have done an extra one. Okay, I go by what Spirit tells me to do, and sometimes that's a little more than I originally stated. 4, and here we go with 5. Okay, normally I do this off camera so I don't take up your time, but something said do it today in front of you. All right, so here we go. What is the message for today? What is the message for today? What is the message for today? Okay. All right. And for this week, what is the action that we are going to be taking? What is the action? What is the action? What is the action? What is the action? What is the... I said the one that's sticking out the most. Okay. All righty, so let's see. All right, let me put on my glasses because that print is fine. Okay, all right. Interesting. The message for this week, and they're asking us to really get clear on what it is we truly, truly desire, to really focus on our vision, to really focus on what we wish to experience in our life. And what they're bringing to mind is they're saying it's time for us to really have a temper tantrum. That's what the card says. Let's see if I can get it clear. There it is. Temper tantrum. Tantrum time, actually, it says. It says punch or yell into a pillow, stomp your feet, get on the floor, and start kicking and screaming. Having a tantrum moves and releases your energy so it is not stuck and weighing you down. Afterwards, you will feel lighter and ready to move forward. This is great because what this is telling us is that perhaps from the hazy days of summer or from whatever's going on in our lives at the moment, we might have found ourselves in a place where our energy is stuck, or we're feeling stagnant, or we've been trying to move projects along and it just feels like we're pushing a boulder up a mountain. Um, they're saying to step back for a minute, release your frustration, release your disappointment, release all that has been holding you back, and allow yourself to move forward. And the one way you can do that is by just shout it out, scream it out, punch it out. You can even dance it out, sing it out. Sing like no one's listening because they probably aren't. And just go ahead and get that energy that's sitting inside of you and it's not moving, get it to become released. Because the next thing they're doing is they're saying, now take a moment and laugh. Take time out and just laugh. One of the things that I loved to do during COVID was to watch a comedy. Whenever I start to feel like, oh my goodness, or I hear people constantly, oh my goodness, the world is coming to an end, you know, the gloom and doom, the sky is falling, the sky is falling. One way I shifted the energy from that for me was to watch a comedy. And it could be, or listen to a comedian, someone that I found super, super funny. And really just enjoy that ability to laugh, even though we have been in times of chaos, even though it has looked very grim, to uplift ourselves individually because it is our responsibility to do that. And if you're someone who is a news person and someone who just has to have the news and they just have to really know what's going on, start to give yourself a little break right now. Start to ease up a little right now. We've got some planetary things going on. Mars is doing its thing. Mercury's about to go retrograde on the 20 something. It's coming up. I think it's the 28th or 29th, and that may depend on where you are in the world. And it's saying that, you know, it is really not the right time right now to just sit down and do nothing. Use this time wisely. Even retrogrades are times where we can do things. We can still do things. It doesn't mean go sit in the closet and don't let the sky fall on your head. Well, we don't want the sky to fall on our head anyway. But you know what I mean. Don't just go sit down somewhere and say, well, until Mercury goes direct, I'm not talking to anyone. I'm not getting anything fixed. I'm not doing anything. It's a great time. Retrogrades are a great time for planning. They're a great time for putting your ducks in a row. It's a great time for mapping out how are things going to unfold. It's a great time for us to really begin to examine our world and where would we like to see things shift and change. It's a great time for decluttering. You know, we're coming up to a new year in a few months. Can you believe it? 2021 is almost over. We're in September. You know, our kids, if you have children, they're back to school. We're in the season of Virgo. Virgo is about organizing, about getting clear on what you truly, truly wish, getting clear on what you truly, truly want in your life, and getting so clear that you have the clarity to move forward when Mercury goes direct in October. And I think it goes direct around the 12th. So give it the shadow of till the 19th or 20th. But allow yourself to really look at your life. Now, a lot of people say, well, astrology doesn't mean anything to me. I don't want to know about it. I don't care about it. And that's fine. You don't have to know about it or care about it. But here's the deal. It still affects you. And it still has an impact on you, whether you care about it or not. And if you are really ready to go with the flow of life and live your life with from a place of ease, It's best to pay attention to where the planets are. I'm not saying everyone has to become an astrologist, but there's so many people out there. Find someone that you truly, truly, truly trust. If you need some guidance in that direction, send me an email. I have a few people. Some of them are close friends. I have one that is a friend of over 30 years, and really begin to see what's going on in your life, and sign up for a reading. But remember that this is not the right time right now for you to sit down on your laurels and do nothing. If you see this being, it's saying, the world is open for you. Things are open for you. What is it that you truly, truly love? And then you can't make this stuff up, because here's what the angels are sending us, this really important message. It is up to you. It is up to you to take responsibility for everything that is showing up in your life. It is up to you to set those boundaries. It is up to you to get clear about what those boundaries may look like. It is up to you to truly, truly, truly begin to really live your life from a place that truly makes your heart sing. What are you waiting for? If you're not ready to take those steps, if you're not ready to be responsible, who's going to be responsible? Then is it your choice or is it someone else's? No one can make the choices for you that are good for you. That's called being codependent. Codependency is a very low vibration. And codependency is all about being dependent on someone else for your actions, being dependent on someone else because you are afraid to be abandoned or afraid to be without them. Are you living your life in fear, or are you living your life from a place of love? Because remember, those are the only two energies in the universe, love or fear. Are you responding to life, or are you reacting? Reacting is fear-based. Responding is love. Now, if you're wanting support from the universe and you're wanting things to open up, if you have been responding from a place of fear, it's time to cut those cords. It's called cord cutting. You ask for Archangel Michael's help. On my site, there's a freebie, and it's called Cord Cutting Energetically, and it's a good thing to do. My website is www.carolynjwoodson.com, and you go to the freebie section on the first page, and you click on it, and you can download, and it's a long, well, not long, but it has a couple of steps there for you to disconnect from other people's energy. It's not cutting off relationships. It's not cutting off events. It's not making things terrible in your life. What it is doing is freeing you up. Who doesn't want to be free? Because when we're free, we can make choices that are correct for us. You're not a child, and this is your life. And unless you're ready to give your power away, it's time for you to step up to the plate, take responsibility, and stop complaining about what isn't in your life. It isn't in your life because you've given your power away. Bring that power back by cutting the cords, by beginning to understand that it is entirely up to you. No one else can do it. Your children can't do it. Your husband can't do it. They can't give you value. That comes from within you. Now, I'm not saying that the things you're doing aren't valuable, but I am saying that if you're looking to begin down a new road, or you're looking to begin doing something, it is important for you to understand that it is your responsibility to take responsibility and start living your life from a place of authenticity. How do we do that? We cut the cords up from other people's energy, and we start to really pay attention to what is important to us. And if we start that process now, no matter what the planets are doing, the angels will work with us, and they will help us. And they're saying, start the process today of cutting the cords, or this week of cutting the cords to other people and their energy and their dreams for you. Start to see what is important to you, because what is important to you is going to start. If you do that, what is going to happen is that within the next few weeks, things are going to show up in your life that you truly have been dreaming of. So let's get on board, people. We got a new year coming up. 2022 is right around the corner. We're in the last quarter of 2021, and we have made a lot of progress this year if we've been paying attention to our lives. If you haven't been paying attention, start today. All right? Okay. If you want a personal reading, which is a lot more in depth than this, send me an email. Go ahead, hit me up today. And if you're interested in a session to clear energy, to clear blockages, go ahead, send me an email. The information is in the box below. And what is the email address? wisdomfromtheangels@gmail.com. All right, come on back again for another reading from me, and have an amazing, amazing week. All right, thanks for stopping by. Truly appreciate each and every one of you.